Elden Ring versus
Horizon Forbidden West. Hi everyone, Caleb and Mikhail here from Should You Play It. We usually publish videos about free games and we review every free weekly game from the Epic Games Store.
But this time we're doing something different because we decided to buy our most favorite games and play them till the end. And I played Elden Ring.
And I played Horizon Forbidden West. Now Mikhail here has played all of the Dark Souls games, so he was well prepared, and I 100%ed Horizon Zero Dawn. So we were really looking forward to jumping into these games.
You've already probably watched some reviews of those two games, so we're not going to waste your time about the story or which game has better graphic.
We're going to tell you about the objective things we can count. But before we talk about the differences, what do these two games have in common?
These games are the biggest games of 2022. Not only that, these are both huge open world RPG games.
They're both filled with quests, weapons, loots, enemies, and huge worlds to explore. Now, you could probably easily spend 100 hours in either of these games. So the only question is, which one should you play first?
Yes.
So for now, Horizon Forbidden West is only available on PlayStation, and I played it on a PS4.
And Elden Ring is available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and I played it on PC. Cost. These two games cost exactly the same, $60.
Download size. Elden Ring is about 60 gigabytes, and Horizon Forbidden West takes up 90 gigabytes.
Map size.
Horizon Forbidden West is 5.5 kilometers by 7 kilometers, which is about 39 kilometers, not including underground and multi-storied buildings.
And Elden Ring is 79 square kilometers.
Wow.
To compare it to something, GTA 5 is 76, so it's even bigger than that.
So if you like big worlds, the point there goes to Elden Ring.
Regions.
Horizon Forbidden West has about 5 different distinct regions. That's mountain, desert, plains, forest, and coastal.
Elden Ring has 13 regions. There are 17 map fragments that you can unlock. There are castles, snow mountains, green hills, deadwood plains, swamps, caves, and so on.
Difficulty settings. Horizon Forbidden West has 5 difficulty settings, from extremely hard to story mode, and that is one of the really accessible things about this game. You can play with the style that you like.
Elden Ring doesn't have any. Or I mean one.
Hard.
Hard.
Very hard. Starting character types.
Elden Ring has 10 classes to choose from: hero, bandit, astrologer, warrior, prisoner, confessor, witch, vagabond, prophet, and samurai.
In Horizon, you just play Aloy.
Enemy types.
Horizon Forbidden West has 44 different types of enemies, including lots of new huge machines, new human enemies, and human enemies riding machines.
Elden Ring has over 170 enemy types.
Wow.
It is divided to 55 of wildlife, over 100 humanoids, and 18 plus NPC invaders.
Bosses.
Elden Ring has an insane number of 157 bosses that includes field bosses, mini bosses, and main story bosses, where even that has 2 levels.
In Horizon Forbidden West, it's hard to count because sometimes a massive machine that just happens to be blocking your path can be more challenging and memorable than an official story boss. But officially, there are 14 bosses.
Weapon types.
Horizon Forbidden West has 11 weapon types. Almost all of them are for archers because Aloy is an archer, but there's also traps, smoke bombs, and a spike thrower.
Well, Elden Ring has 31 types.
31 different types of weapons?
Yeah, they're like knuckles, swords, axes, bows, crossbow, magic weapons, and so on. And it can be divided into 19 melee weapons, 5 ranged, 4 mid-range, or 2 magic.
That's impressive.
Skills.
Horizon Forbidden West has 162 skills in 6 different types of skill trees that you can add to Aloy, so over time, even though there's just one character, she can become very adaptable to the playstyle you choose.
Elden Ring has 90 skills, but they are called Ashes of War in the game, and you can attach them to any weapon you like.
Travel types. How can you get around these giant maps? Well, in Horizon Forbidden West, new ways of movement are an important part of the game. There are 8 different ways of moving. That's running, swimming, climbing, riding machines. There's a new glider, a polecaster, which is like a grappling hook, and, spoiler alert, you can fly.
Okay, in Elden Ring there's a lot less, there's about 5, because there's walking, running, horse, there's a double jump with the horse, and there's a teleport. You can teleport yourself on the map anytime, so it's even faster than you're flying.
We also have fast travel in Horizon Forbidden West. I forgot to mention that is the 8th type.
Okay.
Quests!
Well, in Elden Ring, it's hard to count because there's one main quest to become Elden Lord, and then these side quests, they are hard to find and hard to count.
Horizon Forbidden West is much more organized in its story. There is one main story with 14 chapters and a clear ending, and at least 28 side quests and lots of errands and jobs. The side quests in this game, subjectively speaking, are amazing, so you should try to complete every single one. Playtime!
Elden Ring, if you Google it, it's going to show 47 till 70 hours, but I've completed it in over 70 hours, and I believe to complete it, 150 at least hours is needed.
A similar story with Horizon Forbidden West. The forums say it's around 50 to 60 hours to finish it. I'm just finishing it at 70 hours, and I skipped so many quests. I was hurrying to finish this review, actually. I think I could easily spend 100 hours in the game and then maybe restart it on a higher difficulty level. Endings! Well, Horizon Forbidden West just has one ending to the story, but you can start a new game plus.
So for Elden Ring, there are 4 ways to become Elden Lord, plus 2 optional, so 6 ways to end it. And after that, you can either choose to be in the world and finish all the quests, or start New Game Plus, and then New Game Plus again, and you're gonna get more enemies, harder enemies, and better loot as well.
Infinite replayability, you're saying?
Maybe not infinite, maybe there's like New Game Plus 9, perhaps?
Wow.
Nobody knows yet.
Okay. Types of activities. In this category, I just wanted to look at all the different ways that you can spend time enjoyably in the game.
Okay, in Elden Ring, I can think of 9 of such a things: discovering new locations, beating dungeons, beating bosses of course, finding a better gear, leveling up, rune harvesting, side quests, secrets, and of course multiplayer, because there is a world interaction with other players where you can either help or kill the hosts.
In Horizon Forbidden West, there's at least 13 different ways that I would spend my time. Of course, there's the main quest, side quests, errands, and salvage contracts. Then I could hunt for upgrade parts, look for metal flowers, clear out bandit camps or rebel camps, look for ancient relics or data points, find new machine overrides that each have their own puzzles, practice in melee pits, look for black boxes, or play the minigame Machine Strike. Metacritic! Now, it's not always important what the critics say, but it is an objective measurement, and Horizon Forbidden West currently has a Metacritic rating of 88 out of 100.
Elden Ring has 95 out of the 100. Wow.
So that's the end of our list. Now, even though the information here was very objective, games are always subjective. So we're not going to add up the points and tell you which one is the winner. You have to decide which categories matter most to you and which games seemed most interesting in each category.
But please do leave a comment which game is a winner for you and when do you think you're going to be able to play it.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in our next video.
See you.
Bye.